Scorpio, and welcome to your love reading for April 2018. This is particularly for single Scorpios, okay? I've done the couples one separately, and we look at what's going on for you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and your advice card and your challenge, okay? So your energy is absolutely fantastic here, Scorpio. Look, for one, your additional guidance card is a Sun card. This is about coming out of, it can be about coming out of a dark, lonely place, if that's relevant to you, okay? Because before the sun rises, we tend to be in a dark night quite often, okay? So maybe some of you have been having, maybe there's been a sense of being disconnected, cut off, and the sun card is shining down on you. The sun brings new life and it brings new opportunities, and it's about joy and celebration. So very exciting. At the level of your mind, you've got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of, all the aces represent gifts that are given to us. They tend to have a hand that shows this, that gives you this gift. This is the gift of sight, okay? It's also the gift of clear decision making and clear clarity about what you want. I think some of you might already have someone that you're attracted to or who's attracted to you. If not now, it's only the 20th of March. As the month progresses, okay, but this clear sight's going to come. Sometimes the sword can represent cutting through the past. So if you've got any cords to cut energetically with people, it's time to do it. It's not a complicated process, cord cutting. You might have to do it a couple of times, especially if you feel your energy is still with someone from the past, or your energy is still cut up, or someone else is still taking your energy, Scorpio. The Ace of Swords is a great cord cutter. So how you feel emotionally is the Page of Wands, which the Page of Wands is always an attractive force. The Wands are libido, they're our sexual energy. The pages are about new potentials and being drawn to someone. If you see, he's got all these oranges behind him, but there's this subtle, powerful force of attraction drawing you in, basically, Scorpio. That's how I'm picking up your reading. There's a lot of new life, there's a lot of springtime around you. Love to see this reading for you. Now, emotionally, you're the King of Cups. So what I need to say is the most negative side of the King of Cups is he doesn't reveal much of himself, okay? He's the King of Cool. In the positive sense, he's someone who's got great emotional depth, which is who you are, Scorpio, okay? That's what you represent, is emotional depth. And this at the level of your spirituality, I've almost got you in quite an emotionally empowered place. You're not allowing yourself to be pushed and pulled by other people's demands of you and other people's issues. You've got your throne and you've got your crown, okay? Basically. Love it. And I think that's why you're at such a good mental and emotional place. A really good core sense of self. Love seeing this for you. Now, your first advice card is a Nine of Cups. So I'm wondering if you're being asked to express yourself. Because this King of Cups, his shadow side would be not fully expressing what he feels. The Nine of Cups is a very emotionally expressive card. He's also got his cup, he's holding it up, he's full of joy. He's full of emotional abundance, and he has filled these cups for other people to come and share. So there's a great sense of emotional generosity, Scorpio. And the trick to any part of our life, if we're having lack and limitation, it's always about releasing energy so the water can start to flow again. Okay, so think of all the rivers running to the sea. That's what the King of Cups says. This is about emotional flow and emotional abundance, and we can block it. So maybe you've been asked to make sure that emotionally nothing from the past is taking your energy. If it is, some cord cutting. Cord cutting is really straightforward, okay? Needs to be done. So emotionally you can prosper, and emotionally you can start to move forward in a really prosperous way. Now, your challenge card is a judgment card. So I'm going to try and get you the judgment card in my other deck. So the judgment card is about second chances. It's about something coming back from the dead. Now, I think there's a huge rebirth in your emotional world taking place here. There's huge new growth, but I want you to look at this card in this deck because it really shows the image. There's three people rising from coffins, okay? And they're receiving all these blessings and all this divine energy. So this is a strange challenge here. And I don't know why it's a challenge. Just give me a minute here. It's a challenge because of the Strength card. So the Strength card as a challenge asks you to go really, really deep within and to access an awful lot of resources, okay? So the Strength card as your body language would be a really straight spine, head pointing forward to your North Star and your destiny and ruling through your heart. But this is coming as a little bit of a challenge for you because of this Judgment card. Maybe some of you have got someone from the past coming back, and it's a challenge because it's not what you really, really want. Maybe some of you just want to move forward. And maybe this is why you've got the Ace of Swords in your mind, because there needs to be a little bit of cutting here from someone. But the Judgment card is about second chances. It's about that blank slate, that karmic cleanse, when we've had some bad experiences, we've been flat out, and suddenly new life and new opportunities come our way. And to tell the truth, Scorpio, the only reason that would be a challenge is if you're not trusting it, you're a little bit fearful of the intensity of the energy, because there's an awful lot of energy here. So it's like you're blocking it a little bit. Anyhow, I'm going to do some more cards for you. The outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a meeting with destiny. It's a 10. It's completion of one cycle and things turning around. Yeah, okay. It's a meeting with love. You've got the same two cards. I know this isn't the Wheel of Fortune, but look at the planets in alignment. This is something that can't be prevented. It's the Good Karma card. Don't like that terminology, but it tends to represent the good that you give to the world coming back to you. Okay, because it always comes back to you, and so does the crap too. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is the Good Karma card. It's love from above. It's a meeting with destiny. And I'm still a little bit challenged to understand why this is your challenge. It's like, because the Ace of Cups has showed up. So it's like this new love affair, this new potential for love, this sexual attraction and this emotional attraction is proving a huge challenge to you. And I wonder if it's because for some of you, this might be someone from the past coming back, okay? That's what the Judgment card can represent. Or there's been such hurt in the past that you were absolutely killed by it almost. And allowing the rebirth and allowing yourself to feel this depth of feelings is a huge challenge for you. And Scorpio, I understand that incredibly well. That's how we hold back energy, and that's why we block energy, is because the feelings are so incredibly impactful. I really hope you're not doing that, okay? And you allow this new love. Actually, to tell you the truth, this isn't a love that can be prevented. That's what the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune is. Aquarius got the same cards. So if you're involved with any Aquarius, a lot of the fixed signs are getting really powerful love readings, and I'm not sure why. Beautiful reading, Scorpio. You can email me. My email's in the About section. It doesn't have to be a private reading. It can just be what this reading is meaning for you. If I was you, I would try and enjoy it as much as possible. If something's blocking the flow of energy, then maybe it's time to do some cutting of the past. You can't cut through love. You can only cut through unhealthy attachments or an unhealthy dynamic that's holding you with someone from the past. Because that's why a lot of people don't like cord cutting. It doesn't work like that, because you cannot destroy love. It's impossible. It's a generally love that's taken on an unhealthy energy, and it's that side that you have to cut through. What a huge reading, Scorpio. Okay, I wish you all the best and loads of love. Bye.